Today I'm sharing what to do when you first get a credit card. Now this may be your first credit card ever, or what to do when you first get a second credit card, a third credit card, but the new credit card is coming in the mail, and these are the steps that you need to take to make sure that you maximize the benefits and stay successful, stay up to date on your payments, and make sure that you don't go into credit card debt. So we do not want that. So jumping right in, number one is setting up automatic payments. You want to make sure that you are setting up these automatic payments so that you never pay interest on your credit card. Yes, credit cards have a really bad rep for credit card debt and people going into major credit card debt, and it's scary and you're paying like 20-30% interest sometimes. So if you're setting up automatic payments to make your payment in full every single time, every single month, that's going to avoid the credit card interest. So you want to make sure that number one, you're setting up your automatic payments. Number two, also treat your credit card like a debit card. So don't be swiping your card when you don't have the money. What I do is any purchase that I would typically make on a debit card, I just make it on a credit card. So if we're already going to be buying gas, we're already buying groceries, we're already buying whatever it is, we use a credit card so that we can reap the rewards. But we don't spend it on anything that we wouldn't already be buying and that's not already budgeted for. Also, when I'm putting these transactions into my budget, I do it the same exact way as I would a debit card. I just log into Chase or American Express or whatever company, whatever card it is, and I just log the transactions in my budget the same exact way as I would a debit card or cash. Number two is to be aware how long you have to use the welcome bonus. So for example, with Chase Freedom, I have a link down below for you guys if you want to sign up for Chase Freedom. I love them. They're a great starter credit card, and they give you 3 months to hit the threshold for their sign-up bonus. Once you hit that sign-up bonus minimum, then you get $200. So you need to know ahead of time, okay, how much time do I have, and make your budget to figure out what you're going to be spending in those purchases. Like I said in the first step, you want to make sure that you're not spending just to spend. You don't want to spend just because you have to hit this minimum. You need to look at yourself and say, okay, say the minimum is $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever it is. Am I going to be spending that already? If the answer is no, then you probably don't want to do it. But if the answer is yes, I already spend that in gas, I already spend that in my groceries, I already spend that in these things, we can transfer these payments over to this new credit card, and then I can hit the minimum to get my bonus. Another thing that you can do is actually call them as soon as you sign up and ask them to expedite the card. They can actually ship it out so much faster, and you can usually get next day delivery on your credit card. So that's totally an option as well, to get it shipped out faster so that you can start spending it and get your bonus that much quicker. Number three is to activate and be aware of all the bonuses. With most credit cards, you're going to be getting miles or bonuses, cashback rewards, whatever it may be, or different perks. So take some time, go through the website and learn what all the perks are. You may be getting 5% back on restaurants or travel, or 3% back on grocery items, or 3% on drugstores, or DoorDash subscription for 3 months, or 10% back on Starbucks. So know what those different categories are so that if you do have multiple credit cards, you can say, okay, this card we use for travel, this card we use for groceries, this card we use for gas, and so that you know what's going to be the best perk. And you're like, oh dang, I didn't know that I could get 3% cash back on drugstores. I'm shopping at Walgreens to get my prescriptions. This is perfect. I can get some extra cash back by shopping there versus using my American Express that I use to get 1.5% back, or miles, or whatever it may be. So take some time, really dig through the website and learn all the perks, all the different places that you can get cashback rewards or extra miles. And those bonuses, they often rotate as well. So make sure that you're checking every month or so, because they do rotate and they can change. Number four is to be aware of your credit card limit, and then make sure that you're staying under 30% of the utilization. So for example, if your limit, just for easy math, so I don't embarrass myself, say the limit is $1,000. You want to make sure that you stay under $300 of your credit card. So as soon as it hits $300, make sure that you're paying it off, even if it's before the monthly due date of the card. So make sure that you keep that utilization low. That is actually going to help tremendously on your credit score. If you want to dig into how credit scores are calculated, all of that, easy ways that you can increase your credit score, check out my video. I do have a full video on how to increase your credit score. And also check out Credit Karma. You can check your credit score for free there. I'll have them all linked down below in the description box, as well as that credit video. Definitely full of information. So be aware of your credit utilization. Also, if you've been using the card for a little bit and you have shown them that you can make payments on time and that you're responsible with your credit card, you can actually ask for a credit increase as well, which is then going to increase your credit utilization. So it's therefore going to bump up your credit score as well. Number 5 is to check the membership fee. So some credit cards, depending on the perks, if they're higher perks, they do come with a membership fee. So make sure that you are adding that into your budget so that you're aware and you can kind of do the math and offset. Say, okay, this has a fee of $250. Am I going to be getting more than $250 in rewards so that it pays for itself? Because you want it to pay for itself plus more. So whether it be miles, some cards like American Express that we do have to pay a membership fee, but we get so much more in travel rewards than we would if we didn't have that $250 membership fee. So it is worth it in the long run. For example, we live in South Florida and we went on an Alaskan cruise in 2019, I think it was 2018, 2019, and we had flights to Seattle and back. So South Florida to Seattle, which is across the country, plus 2 nights in a hotel before and after the cruise. And those flights for my husband and I and the hotel nights, those were all covered by our credit card rewards. So right there, that is well more than the $250 fee. So it's totally worth it for us. So make sure that you're aware of the fees. Now, some credit cards like a Chase Freedom, they don't have a membership fee. So if you're wanting to kind of start slowly on credit card hacking and learn how to use credit cards responsibly, Chase Freedom is a really great card to start off with. And then from there, you can see if it's worth it for you personally, if memberships are more important to you and having those higher level credit cards. Let's keep the conversation going. If you want to know easy ways to improve your credit score, check out this video here. And if you want to know 5 dividend stocks to buy and hold, check out this video here.